What's up guys, it's Beef Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have another great trading method for you, trading with live Europa League and Champions League cards. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see next. So we're going to hop right in. So basically I'm just going to explain to you how to invest in these cards, what cards to invest in, what to watch out for, and kind of when you need to jump on something right away. So on my transfer list, I just kind of marked a bunch of these cards that I've looked at in the past and I've been looking at lately, and give you my thoughts on kind of what happens in game with the cards and kind of what happens in real life that you should be paying attention to. So for starters, we'll start with the Heung-min Son. So Spurs, they lost 1-0 to RB Leipzig, and I believe it was at home. So personally, I am staying very far away from this card. It will drop even more when they get eliminated, because I do think they will. They don't have the attacking players right now. With Son and Kane injured, I just don't see them away from home getting back into this. So any players that are just like dead, would not touch them right now. Let's see, do I have any other players like that are just, no. So again, like Chelsea players, I would just completely leave them alone, not worry about it. After that, we have players on teams that are kind of still in it, but not favorites. Players like Depay on Lyon. If I have Depay right now, I'm probably going to sell him if I'm making profit on him. Because personally, given Cristiano Ronaldo's track record and kind of what Juventus does in the Champions League, I think Juventus comes back in that draw. So Depay, if I'm making profit on him, I'm selling him. I don't want to take the risk. I don't know how much lower he will drop, because that is a dangerous, dangerous team. Now, a player like Riyad Mahrez, Man City up 2-1, going home, Sergio Ramos has a red card, cannot play. I'm holding on to my Mahrez because I think City holds on to this one without Laporte, and I think Mahrez gets an upgrade, so I think I'm holding on to him. Now, players like Eder Militao and Bale, right now, I'm holding on to them because they're down 2-1, and I think it's worth holding on to them because if Real Madrid get a goal, they go up 1-0, I sell these guys immediately, which is kind of my first point I wanted to get to for you guys. Everything with these cards is about selling in the hype. You never you never wait for the upgrade, you never wait for the end of the game to see what happens. You need to sell in the hype. So what that means is, this is kind of goes for all live cards. Like in the first leg, when Real Madrid went up 1-0, these cards were probably 100, 200k more expensive, because these people were just buying them right away because they want to get that card because they think Real Madrid's going through. So they're buying it, and then all of a sudden, City scores 2, and boom. So you always want to sell in the hype, because one of the biggest mistakes people make, I saw it with this Martial card a lot. So people invest in Martial at a very low price, and then after Man U went through, so people just held the card because they wanted to wait for Martial to get upgraded to sell. But so many people do that when he gets upgraded, everyone sells and his price actually goes down. So his price is at its highest, like right after they score, right when they go through, you sell him right away because people are trying to get him before the upgrade and then sell him on for more. But in reality, he will actually be going down at that point. Now, players for you guys that I absolutely love to invest in right now, Ousmane Dembele is probably my biggest. Jordi Alba's there as well, but as a left back with those stats. This point in the game, not a huge one, but again, he works. A huge one for you guys, Ousmane Dembele if you have the coins. This guy is injured. He's not going to be getting any other special cards because of that. He's a French right winger on Barcelona. Links are perfect. 5-star, 5-star. He's just a meta player. And Barcelona have an away goal, 1-1 draw in Napoli, and they are an unbelievable home team, especially in the Champions League. I could see them winning the next leg 3-0, something like that. So a player like Ousmane Dembele, I buy him, Barcelona scores a goal or two, sell him on, making 200k just like that. It's a simple thing. You just need to kind of know what you're doing. So again, there's certain players you want to buy, certain players you want to stay away from. A player I like to buy right now, again, is Dybala. He's probably a little cheaper right now because of the way that the first leg went for Juventus. And again, this guy, because of his dynamic image alone, is probably a little too expensive for what his card is worth. So I'd say just for trading purposes, he's a really good one, but in terms of value for card, wouldn't recommend. A big one that I saw work in the previous round, the round 32, Handanovic. Again, Inter is an unbelievable team to be in the Europa League. They're a very strong team, as they're showing in the Italian league right now, fighting for the title. So Handanovic is a really good one. I forget what Inter's draw is, but I would compare his investment to Martial's. Man U drew last. I have no idea what league they're in. I've never heard of them before the draw. But Man U drew last. Martial, great investment. If they win that first leg 2-0 Man United, I'm selling my Martial right there because everyone knows he's getting upgraded. Everyone is buying right there, so you're selling. And then Handanovic was another one. He was just kind of a surprise. A lot of people, I feel like, didn't notice the card. I only bought one when I did it. So I bought him. They advanced, went through, he got an upgrade. I made about 70K on him because this was a rare one. He actually went up when his upgrade came out, but not as much as when he went up right when the game's finished. So again, selling in the hype is better, but he was a strange one for me. I'll go ahead and clear him there. So I feel like all these players we've touched on. Another player I'm staying away from, teams that are 100% through, like Bayern. This guy's just going to be way too expensive now. People know he's getting the next upgrade. Goretzka, honestly, just 900K for that card right now. I just can't do it. I know he's got another upgrade coming, but in trading purposes, he's just not the one for you. Jordi Alba, I touched on. Goretzka, I touched on. Again, it's players like Ousmane Dembele. You need to know these teams. Barcelona, unbelievable home team. I see them getting that win. And then another team you want to stay away from, again, a team similar to Spurs, but even much worse position, is Chelsea. This Conte card, do not touch the Conte card until they lose, and then you wait a little bit for him to drop. People are going to forget about this card. He's got a lot of different cards in the game. Is there even one on the market? Am I dumb? Was he an SBC? I don't see one on the market, but he does have a live card. I know that. Willian, I believe he was an SBC, actually. So, again, stay away from the teams that are 100% out. They will drop after they're officially eliminated. Spurs, I wouldn't consider them 100% out, but I do want to stay away from this card as they are going away and down 1-0, which is never good. Depay, again, another one, he's a risk. If they do win, he could go up big time because a lot of people think they're going to lose. Dybala, the time to buy is right now. The time to buy was probably when they went down 1-0 to Lyon in the first leg. So basically my investments for you guys, Martial, Mahrez, and Dembele are probably my best ones for you. Love them a lot. Again, they're just great cards. So I would go ahead and get those. Depay is a risk. If you have millions of coins, I'm picking up a Depay just because if they go through, this card's unreal, and I can see him getting a very good upgrade because they will not win the next matchup they get. And then another risky one, Dybala. You just don't know what's going to happen with Juventus and Lyon. Gareth Bale, I don't really consider Bale and Eder Militao to be risk. Again, good investment there, risky investment there. Stay away from Goretzka. I like the Mahrez investment. So, from there, we have our Real Madrid players left. With Real Madrid, they are down 2-1 without their best center back, arguably one of their best players, and they're going away from home. But there's just something about the Real Madrid attack to start with is unbelievable. The Man City defense is shocking and depleted right now with Laporte being out. That I can see Real Madrid getting a goal, making it 2-2 on aggregate, and these guys just fire up in price. These guys will just shoot up right away, and I sell them right after Real Madrid score if they get that first goal to go up 1-0. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. That is how I kind of invest with live cards. If you want to see one on like one to watches, I did that a lot more earlier in the year when they were more relevant, but again, it still does work. So that's going to be it for this trading video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to let me know down below. If you have anything specific you want to know how to do, or you just want to see more stuff like this, get more methods. So if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching.